Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today, this battered box just arrived. I just brought this in from outside and put it on my table here, slapped a post-it note over the address, and this just arrived. It's a collection that I bought. It is not the, fear not, this is not the collection that I will be giving away when we hit 300 subscriptions. I'll talk about that in a minute, but this is a different collection that I bought. It is cards from the 70s, mostly commons, to help complete my 1973 top set, and it arrived in this kind of condition. I mean, this box was just, it looked like some sort of pachyderm had sat on it, or perhaps somebody had unloaded some cannonballs on top of it. I don't know, but it looked so bad that the considerate postal carrier actually knocked on the door to get me to come out and check it out and make sure nothing had been damaged. And so that's why it is opened up to this degree, because I opened it up in front of him and just kind of peeked inside and kind of looked at what was there. I have not taken this binder out, but this is the collection in this binder. Again, this is should be vintage cards from the 70s. It's a collection that I bought on eBay, and I'm not quite sure what horrible thing happened to this box, but some horrible fate befell this box, and now it is here. So I'm going to take this out, and we're going to go through this collection. It is a collection break today, but not the 300 sub collection break giveaway, which is a different collection, and that one is safe. That arrived safely. The box for that is not damaged at all. It is still sealed up. It is in fact under my table here that I do my sorting and videos on and whatnot, and that will be coming out very soon. I'm going to take this binder out of here and then see if I can lower the camera. Again, it's the first time I've taken the binder out. I just got this literally minutes ago. Place the binder right here. Get this box out of the way. It doesn't look like there's anything else in there. I think I just bumped the camera. Sorry about that. And then here is the binder. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Not sure. Maybe I'll lower the camera a little bit. See, how's that? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's kind of an unusual angle for me to use for the channel, but I think this is probably the best perspective by which to go through the binder. Sorry for all the jiggling of the camera, trying to get this set up so that we can see what's in here together. As I said, the collection break giveaway that I'm going to do when I hit 300 subs, I've got the collection. That one is going to be it's going to be good stuff. I'm really looking forward to opening that box and seeing what is in there. Just chomping at the bit to do that. We were up to 295 subs yesterday, and then today we're back down to 294, which I attribute to doing a hockey break. I don't know. It just seems, I do a hockey break and I lose a subscriber. I don't understand that myself because I love opening hockey. But in any event, that seems to be what has happened, and nonetheless, we are still only 6 subscribers away from getting into that collection that I will be giving away and letting all of you guys decide which cards you want to keep from that and which cards you want me to send you, and you'll make your lists, and it's going to be glorious, and you're going to have a really good time with that, I guarantee it. So this is, on the other hand, a collection of cards. I think most of these are from the 70s, and like I said, this is in an effort to help me complete my 1973 Topps baseball set, which I've been working on that for, I guess, about 6 or maybe 9 months now. It's been a little while, but in any event, if you've been watching the channel, it looks like they wrapped this in cellophane here, or saran wrap or something, which is probably good. That probably helped keep the cards from getting damaged, and this is a very nice card binder. Actually, I wasn't expecting to get this. I didn't know they were going to send it. I'm going to tilt this slightly so you can see the how many cards are in here. It's quite a lot of pages. I think they said there were about 500 cards in this collection, which is pretty awesome. And already on the front, I see some pretty good stuff. Nice George Brett batting leader card there, and a nice Dick Allen card there, all-star Dick Allen card. Dick Allen, as I've said before on the channel, I think very much should be in the Hall of Fame, and I think one day he will be. I'm going to take these sheets out, and while I fiddle with this, I'm going to do some shout-outs. I've been neglectful in shouting out some of the new subscribers that have joined the channel in my efforts to get to 300 subs. And I'm just going to flip these over. It looks like cards are on the back and the front of these pages. Obviously, I did not see all the cards in this collection, but I did see some of them, and it was enough for me to feel like I really wanted to get in on this. The cards look like they're in fantastic condition, and just glancing at them right now, it looks like they really are in just great shape. So this should be a very rewarding collection for me to go through, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff in here, and it will help fill in a lot of the holes in my 1973 Topps collection. So a quick shout out to Jay Pillon, or Pilon, P-I-L-O-N. Perhaps he's French. I don't know, Jay. Are you French? Jay Pilon? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for your sub. I really appreciate that. RJ Music 20, thank you for your sub as well. Tara Jane, appreciate your sub. Thanks for coming over to the channel, helping me get to that big 300 sub milestone. And Baja Burrito, thank you for your sub. That is awesome. Also, Nux Fan 16, who has a channel himself where he, this will be no surprise, opens hockey cards. Nux Fan 16 opens hockey cards. He just opened a pack of, it was Upper Deck Hockey the other day and got a nice Young Gun pull, so you can check that out. Also want to thank New Future Magazine, which sounds like it's some sort of broadcast from the future that somehow tells us about what to expect, but it's nothing like that at all. It, in fact, is about sports cards, and they open a lot of packs over there, and they have giveaways, and they actually are also doing some hunts. They're trying to find, I think they're trying to find Optic Football right now, but pretty fun channel, New Future Magazine. You can check that out. They post, I think they post every day from what I've seen. So thank all of you new subscribers and old subscribers for being here on the channel with me. I really appreciate that, and we are going to get to that 300 sub mark, whether it's this week or next week or the week after. We are going to get there, and I'm going to take out that big box that the collection I bought is in and open that up for the first time here on the channel and give it away to my subscribers. I've done it a couple of times already on the channel, and I'm going to do it again, and it's going to be glorious. This collection that I bought, I think it's a really good one. This one I don't know as much about, but from what I saw, it looks really good for me anyway, and we'll see how it is together. So like I said, starts off pretty well. Looks like these are 1975, 77, 78. This is a 74 here. The main reason I bought this was for the 73s, which look like that, and there were, on the pages I saw, was mostly 73, so this is not a page I saw, and it's a pretty good one. Mike Cuellar there. Bert Hooton rookie card from 72. Timmy McCarver, who became an announcer. Larry Boa All-Star there from 75. Some good cards here. Here's some 73s for sure, and a 1979 Fireman card there with Raleigh Fingers and Rich Gossage, both of them Hall of Famers. Another Dick Allen here. That's pretty sweet. I do like that player. And again, more from 1973 here. And then this is a 1970 card. That's pretty nice too. That's an Orioles sweep the Twins in 3. That is an unexpected. I didn't know that there were any cards in here that were quite that old, so that's a nice unexpected treat there. And what do we have here? Some more 1973 cards. This looks more like the pages I saw. It was mostly commons, and it was mostly 1973s. Not that I'm complaining about the variety here. That's pretty nice, honestly. Nice Greg Luzinski right there in the middle. And Al Oliver 1976 card right below him. Lee May, who was an Oriole for a while right there. Nice to see that. These are all 1975s. No big names on here, but still, the condition on these, I'll bring up this page a little closer to the camera so you can check out the condition on these. Really, I mean, these are commons, but these are in great shape. I mean, really nice looking corners and great color here. No damage to these at all from what I can see. Here's another 1973 page. And that's, again, more commons, but great to find these because I am trying to build that set and I still need quite a few cards, so that's really nice. Mostly 1972 cards on this page and some rookies up here from 74. No big names. Like I said, I thought that this collection was mostly commons, and that's what it is. Nice Tony Perez 77 card, and this is a real oddity. This is pretty neat. Did not know this was in here. These are Bump Wills cards from 1979, and those are error card. One of them is an error card. You can see he's with the Rangers. He was traded trying to remember the story behind this, but anyway, the Blue Jays one is the error card, and then it was corrected to the Rangers, and I can't remember if he was traded to the Blue Jays, if that's why that happened, or if it was just a totally random error on Topps' part, but it was an error, as you can see, that they corrected, and, it's not this isn't a huge, valuable error, this isn't like, a $100 card or anything like that, but it is pretty neat, and it was not a card that I saw in the pages that were shown for this collection, so that's pretty sweet to find that in there. Pretty nice find there, the Bump Wills error and corrected card. Some more 1973 cards here, and 77 Gary Templeton and Al Rabowski, the Mad Russian. Some more 73 cards here. This is, again, more of what I thought was in here, and more the reason that I bought this collection of cards was to get at those really nice condition 1973s, add those to my set. And again, I know most of these are comments. This may not be the most exciting video, but man, these cards are just in great shape, and I'm very happy that I picked this up. It's always hard to tell when you buy a collection whether or not the cards are going to be, as nice in person as they might look in the images that you see. It's an interesting page, more 1973s, but also the 1979 RBI leaders and home run leaders, both Jim Rice and George Foster. They had monster years in 1978, and those are represented there on the 1979 cards. That's pretty neat. I'm trying to remember. I think Jim Rice was MVP in 78, and I don't remember if George Foster was or not. I'm sure one of you guys probably knows that off the top of your head, and there was a day when I used to, but my memory isn't what it used to be in my advanced years. Nice Tug McGraw in the middle there. He looks pretty happy to be on that card, and who can blame him, really? So yeah, these are really nice 1973 cards here, really great condition. Not too badly centered either. That's usually been the problem for me. Nice checklist card there. Unmarked checklists are tough to get from the 70s and the 60s. Nice Clay Carroll card. You guys are familiar with that one. I have shown that on the channel. I definitely don't feel that way about this collection of cards. I feel really good about this so far. Really great shape. So yeah, as I was saying, the centering is usually an issue for 1973 cards, but I have not seen anything like that here. Nice Willie McCovey 78 record breaker there. That's a nice surprise too. Didn't know that was in here. Tommy John from 76. Pretty good. And these are, again, pretty nice mix. Here's a 1969 card from the Seattle Pilots of Ray Oyler. I did not know, again, that there were cards that old in here. It doesn't look like there's very many, but still, those are nice surprises to find in here. And I'm also not sure that I realized that the cards would be on the back and the front. Not that I'm complaining about that at all. I just, they told me how many cards were in here. They listed it, and nice Rich Gossage here from 74, and that's nice. But, these are, I also didn't know, like I said, I was even getting the binder. These cards were stored very nicely, and they're definitely, as I'm going through here, I'm noting that there are some high numbers, too, from that 1973 set, which are very tough to get. Here's a nice Sparky Anderson card. That is the happiest I have ever seen Sparky Anderson look. I think someone must have told him he won the lottery right before they shot that picture. Tom Lasorda looks quizzical and kind of confused, or maybe the sun's in his eyes, I'm not sure, but two great managers there. That's pretty nice to see. Some 1975 cards here. Again, no big stars or anything like that, and I didn't expect to get any big stars out of here, which is what I'm getting, and that's all right. Not disappointed by that. You always hope that there might be something in here that the seller has missed, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. At least so far, it doesn't seem like it. A Bill Buckner card from 1979 up here where my thumb is, and then nice Brick Blyleven, actually. That's a pretty good Blyleven card. I believe he is a Hall of Famer. Not a player I ever thought would be in the Hall of Fame, but there he is. And a nice Jim Brewer card from 69. Even that card is in really good shape. I mean, slightly off center, but really pretty nice corners, really good color. I mean, these are very nice cards. Mike Krukow rookie there. Mike Krukow, a good announcer these days. And what do we have back here? Ron LaFleur, who was quite a good player for the Tigers for several years there. You can see he's an all-star there. Mickey Lalich, another great Tigers player for many years. He was a good pitcher for them. Another Tim McCarver on here. So these are minor stars, actually. All of these guys are pretty minor stars, but, not not Hall of Famers, but definitely good players in their day. And we got some more 73s here. You know, this is the main reason I bought it, was to add to my set, so I'm very happy to see these and just thrilled at what great shape they are. Wilbur Wood, who was a real ace back in, I think it was right around 73, actually. Wilbur Wood was a 20-game winner for 2 or 3 seasons there, and Wilbur Wood was such a dominating pitcher for a while that he was actually on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and it was a story about him, not just about like the White Sox and he was the player they chose. It was actually a story about Wilbur Wood because he was such a dominating pitcher back in those days. The early 70s, I believe, was his real era, from 72 to 74 or so. And he lasted in the league for a while, but Wilbur Wood really never quite... I think people thought that he was going to be this huge pitcher, and he never quite... I don't know if he got injured or what happened, but he seemed to lose his stuff, and he was never quite the same pitcher after about 74 or so. Not sure why, but another nice checklist here, man. That is a 1975 baseball checklist, also unmarked, and that is in just really, really nice condition there. Nice to see that. Not a card I was expecting. There's Lee May with the Orioles, actually. I was just saying, I thought, and these are nice too. These are 1974. These 4 here are from 1974. And you can say it's Washington and National League, and yet they're in Padres uniforms. What is going on with that? That is kind of an oddity from that set. Topps had to go to print, and they didn't quite have it figured out in their templates. The Senators were no more, and the Padres were, and they didn't have it quite straightened out in their templates, so they ended up with this. And you can see this player, Glenn Beckert, is still in a Chicago Cubs uniform once I get the glare out of there. And so those are kind of oddity and unusual cards, and some people really collect those. Those are sought after by certain collectors. Kind of an unusual thing that happened that year because of a team leaving one location, another team starting up elsewhere. Some nice cards here. These are 1972. There's a rookie card up here. That's nothing super special, but these down here, these leaders cards are pretty nice. You got Joe Torre, Ralph Garr, Glenn Beckert, who we just saw his card, Mickey Lalich, Vida Blue, and Joe Coleman right there. So no huge names there, but still pretty neat cards to find. I wasn't expecting that. Big Ron Guidry block of cards here. That's pretty neat. And a couple Bobby Mercers there. Pretty nice cards there. Don Baylor headlines this page, as you can see, and Bobby Bonds, the father of Barry Bonds, of course. And then on the other side, we've got Willie Wilson, speedster for the Royals. Really a great player when he came up. He was something else. And right next to him is a guy a lot of people have forgotten about, Lyman Bostock, who was really, really good outfielder for the Twins. And then in free agency, he went over to the Angels, I think it was 77 or 78. And then he died tragically before he could ever really become the kind of superstar that I think people expected him to turn into. Really talented guy, really good hitter and a good fielder, and signed a big free agent deal, and then died very tragically. You can look that up on the interwebs if you'd like to know more about that. Really, really good player there who just never had a chance to show it, unfortunately. Some 1978s on here. I'll again show you how great the condition is on here. I mean, these are just really, really sharp cards. You know, it'd be awesome if they were superstars or something like that, but still really, really nice cards. If Sean of Sean's Stuff is still working on his 1978 set, then maybe we'll send some of these off to him. We'll have to see. I don't know how far along you are on your set, Sean. You have to let me know. And here's some more 1973 cards and some 75s as well. And then over on this side, we got some more of the same, it looks like. Not sure that this collection was specifically organized in any particular way. These look, you know, mostly like they're just put in here almost at random. But again, I'm very, very happy to get this. The condition is just fantastic on these. I knew that there would not be many stars or anything like that, and I hope this hasn't been too boring for you or anything like that. You know, I always hope I find something really exciting in here. These all-time record holders are nice cards. They're from 1979 set, and you don't see those too often. Some pretty nice names on there from the old days. And this is our last page. This actually has some stars on there. Ted Simmons up in the corner here is a Hall of Fame catcher, and rightfully so. And Larry Boa, shortstop from 1976 there. Nice Bill Madlock card. He was quite a star in his day, led the league in batting several times. And a couple of Cecil Cooper cards here, an early one from when he was with the Red Sox. And then most people know him when he was a slugger for the Brewers. And then the last page gives us a card from 1966. This Sam Bowens card, an Orioles card no less. That'll go into the PC. 1966 card there. That's pretty sweet. Right below it, another nice Terry Crowley card. This is a cool card. I'll get that in focus for you. And you can see Terry Crowley appears to be about to run into Thurman Munson there. That is who number 15 was for the Yankees. And Terry Crowley covering his head because he doesn't want to get hit by the ball as it comes in. And it looks like the ball is just right there. I've always really liked this card. I think it's a great in-action card. And I always wish the photo was somehow bigger on the card. It just looks like a great in-game photo. And you just don't really see photos like that in sets anymore. I'm not sure why. They always look like they're more staged almost, even the in-action photos that you see in sets these days. All right, so thanks for going through that collection with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is mostly commons here, stuff for me to fill in my 1973 set that I've been building, but I got a lot of nice other cards from the 70s too. I'll be taking these out of the pages and sort of organizing these, probably putting a lot of these in sleeves because they're in such nice shape. So happy with this. This was a good pickup for me, I think, even though the box it arrived in looked horrible, and I was afraid for these cards, afraid that the worst had happened there, but they're just fine. So again, we are on the march to 300 subs. We need just 6 more, and then I will be opening up a collection that I've purchased and not looked at, and it looks, from the pictures that I saw, it looks like an absolutely amazing assortment of cards, and I'll be giving all of them away. I'll be holding nothing back. All of those cards will be given away, and we'll open it up and look at it just like we did this collection, but I will not be keeping it. You guys will you'll get to have first dibs on any of those. So thank you again for coming by. Tomorrow I've got a pack battle with Average Joe you can look forward to, and that is going to be a good one. We are opening a really good product. I think you'll enjoy it. And then Friday, I haven't done dorking with dice for a couple of weeks, so I think Friday we're going to dork it up here on the Card Wolf Network, so you can look forward to some vintage baseball openings on Friday's program. And I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday, that your week is going well, and I will see you back here real soon. As always, happy collecting.